So we finally got what is supposedly episode 1 of Miraculous season 6. And it was weird because it didn't really feel like episode 1. Like, Illustrator felt more like episode 1, and that was supposed to have been episode 2. And it was kind of like the order of events in Miraculous season 6 is not making any sense. So in my last video, I was talking about that scene at the beginning of Revelator and why I thought it didn't make sense that all of the heroes were getting their new adult powers at the same time in just one scene. And also, Revelator was apparently episode 11, I think. And you know, that episode of the heroes learning how to use their adult powers at the beginning had nothing to do with the rest of the episode. So why was it in that episode and not like episode 1? Wouldn't have that made more sense? Supposed to be watching Climatiqueen first, then Pegasus is using his power multiple times in the episode without having to transform back, and there is no explanation for this until 10 episodes later. So you can see in the scene where some of the Miraculous are talking that some of the Miraculous have changed. Kim and Ivan are wearing neck accessories instead of a headband and a nose ring. This is explained in Daddy Cop when we see Sabrina's Miraculous change. I would have rather all the Miraculous stayed the same for consistency, but I don't think Kim wearing the Monkey Miraculous and Nathaniel wearing the Goat Miraculous the way they were all the time would have worked. I liked how those accessories looked on Marinette and Kwame Buster. The first episode explains that Marinette is now the Guardian and the Kwames hang out outside the Miracle Box. And then in episode 4, it's explained that Ladybug can now give out useless charms and Mr. Pigeon will never be akumatized again. Yeah, right. And we had to watch episode 6 before this, where we see the charm being given out in Ladybug's new suit, and there's no explanation for this because it would have been explained in earlier episodes, but it was all in order according to production order and when it was put on Disney Plus. I think there should have been an entire episode about the heroes training to use their grown-up powers. Wait a minute. In the reverse special, it's explained that because Shadybug and Claw Noir are using their powers for evil, they don't have to transform back, which I think is stupid, but whatever. Shadybug and Claw Noir get hurt from using their powers. So doesn't that mean that the same thing is happening to Lila? Or are they just going to ignore that plot point? Anyway, I also thought each of the heroes would get their own episode like Sabrina that shows how their Miraculous changed and how they grew up and stopped having to transform back. But apparently most of the heroes have already changed. In episode 2, they were talking with the woman that got akumatized in episode 3. And they were also talking with Miss Bustier, which means obviously things have happened before the events of season 6, but I would think they should probably show the episode of the first time Lila akumatized someone that wasn't her. So anyway, other things that happened in the new episode. So the new episode is about Marinette trying to help Adrian find his passions, and so they go around the school and try different things to see if anything works for Adrian. It's not really working for him. And meanwhile, the weather girl, Aurora, is stalking them and filming videos of them to post to try to win Chloe's video contests. And she'll get any prize if she wins. And she ends up winning at the end of the episode as Stormy Weather. But that's... Also, I like the new character designs. I think it's a bit much, but also this is her new friend. Her name is, I'm gonna wait until the dub. I'm remembering how I mispronounced her name before the new version. I think I saw some people said she's suspicious. I don't know. So basically, Aurora's been posting videos of Marinette and Adrian all day, but it's they're still not getting the top spot, even though they're getting likes. So she ends up getting akumatized into Climatiqueen. I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna call her Stormy Weather because I'm confused by the namings in this. I'm confused by all the names of the new characters in this season. Also this girl, and I like her, but she feels like she's from a different show. Still don't like Chloe's new outfit, and I'm seeing, are those high boots? And we see Ondine in normal clothes for the first time. I'm still not sure why she's dating Kim, though. His new design looks good, though. Also, I hate that we have the status quo change finally after 5 seasons that Marinette and Adrian are dating, but they still don't know each other's identities, which causes confusion. There's a scene where they bring Aurora's friend into a room to keep her away from stormy weather, but then they both have to make up an excuse to leave the room, and they both just, like, Marinette leaves, and then, like, just less than a minute later, Adrian leaves, and the other couples also seriously not know each other's identities like Alya and Nino do. Do Julika and Luca's mom know that Luca was, like, training with the Guardians of the Miraculous or something, but don't know that he's also the holder of the Snake Miraculous? So nobody's annoyed at Aurora at the end of the episode for posting all those videos. They look, like, really epic here. Why does only Pegasus get a transformation sequence in this episode? Like, what happened to Ladybug and Cat Noir's transformations? Like, seriously? So after Aurora is deakumatized, she explains that she wanted to win a signed copy of a book by Max's mom. And yes, I am surprised that Max's mom wrote a book in the apparently only, like, less than a year that it's been since season 3. Because remember, the first 5 seasons of Miraculous are supposed to take place over the course of 1 year, and that means it's been less than a year since season 3, I guess. No way that Max's mom doing the thing she's done in less than a year makes any sense, but Max whatever. Is standing right there, so at the end of the episode, Aurora posts a new video and gets a response from Max's mom. The episode, Adrian starts running, and I guess this is supposed to show how he has a new passion for it, and we see how he met Sublime, and ominous music is playing for some reason. I don't know what's that about. Miraculous stopped making sense. I mean, it never made sense.